Well, let me begin by saying, how many of you are parents? And how many of you have noticed that parenting doesn't stop? So, my father used to say, we spoke German at home, he said, kleine Kinder, kleine Sorgen, große Kinder, große Sorgen. Little children, little worries, big children, big worries. And that's what this story is about. So, yes, we don't have children at home anymore, but the parenting doesn't stop. So this is the story of our grandson, Simeon. He has a wonderful family. To the far side there is our son, Jason. He's our eldest, born and raised in the Philippines. Then the short lady in the middle is his wife. And just in front of Jason is their eldest daughter, Eleanor. She's in her last year of graduate studies in speech pathology. Behind Eleanor is Moses. Moses is training with the Coast Guard. The story has to do with him. And then in front of Moses is Beatrice. Beatrice had just graduated from high school, first in her class, valedictorian. We're proud of our grandchildren. And then there's Abram, just behind his mom. Abram's their first adopted child, African American. And in front of Abram is Simeon, and so this story is about Simeon. Simeon was an abandoned child in Ethiopia, and so that's part of his story. And then the little one at the front there is Layla, and she's the third adopted child. So this is the family that the story is about. The family was going to. Sometimes the other thing when you get older is you have the blind. Yeah. So they were going to Seattle because Moses' ship was docked into this, or he spent the summer on the West Coast, and the ship was docked in Seattle, and so they had a wonderful time with Moses. Moses is quite, as one of the chaplains pulled Jason aside and said, "Your son is a great leader, a great leader." Well, Moses demonstrated this. Here is Moses at the far end there on the ship, leading a Bible study of about 25 people. It started out as 5 people and grew. And Moses is just a wonderful young man, and we're very proud of him. So they had a great time with Moses and touring his ship. Well, just a week or two before that, Jason had been in Seattle with Simeon and Abram. He's coaching them to try to keep them busy and active in good things. And they both qualified for nationals in somewhere in the, I forget the city, but so Simeon is the runner. So he has quite the running gait, and he qualified for nationals. And so it was a great time. Well, Saturday morning, they were heading back to Spokane or Friday morning, because on Saturday, Jason had a shift. He's a nurse in Spokane, and he had a shift, and they wanted to get home for that. Friday morning, just before they left, 6:30 in the morning, Simeon decided to extend the adventure and went missing. So the news was all over the place, including Fox News, and the Bellevue police went into action and looking for Simeon. He left the hotel with $20 in his pocket, and they didn't know where. He didn't leave a note. So this is the Sergeant Casey on the front here with his squad who were looking for Simeon. The miracle here is Sergeant Casey is a believer. And so he texted, he kept Jason informed, and immediately he was aware that Jason also was a believer. So he and his squad went on a search for Simeon, texting Jason continually, and 33 hours later, they found him. He was getting off a bus, and they brought him in. So it wasn't more than a couple of minutes, and he was sound asleep. But here's the other miracle thing. As soon as they arrived home, this video popped up from Simeon when he was about 2 years old. So how do I make him talk?
Press again.
Press again?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was so appropriate that video just popped up from so many years ago, and it just fit the moment. And yes, once was lost, but now I'm found. You know, any of you who have experience with adopted children, it's a journey. We've experienced this in our own family. Jason knows about that. They went. We adopted one. They went for 3. And so they're going to have quite the journey with their adopted kids, and especially Simeon. He was abandoned, just like our son was abandoned as an infant. And abandoned children live with this abandonment syndrome, which often leads them to do things they shouldn't do. And continue to pray for Simeon. He was lost, is found. Pray that he will be found in the relationship with his Lord as well.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.